I wanted to cover Stargate SG1 because the release of the Blu-ray came out of nowhere. By happenstance, I caught it on Amazon a few weeks before it released. I heard nothing about it, and I want more people to know about it. Not only SG1, Atlantis and Universe are also reissued under VEI, so the people who badly want both SGU seasons on Blu-ray, this is your chance. Let me start right off with what you want to know. How is seasons 1 through 7 handled in this release? People who don't know the details, the first 7 seasons were shot on film, but finalized at standard definition. Best option MGM could do for the series is rescan all the live action film elements, then reassemble the episodes, leaving the visual effects in SD. This is what Firefly did on their Blu-ray release. Unfortunately, they went the cheapest route. All episodes of the first 7 seasons are upscales, but I will say they do look better than the original DVDs. They're using a more modern codec with the Blu-ray, we're getting the full resolution of the tape masters, and they did use some DNR to clean up the image. It's not overly used, but there is some loss in clarity because the grain is a part of the image, especially seasons 1, 2, and 3. They shot them on 16mm film, so those seasons have more grain than later seasons, similar to Walking Dead. Now, what about the other countries airing HD versions of SG1 and them looking HD? I saw those photos too, but I couldn't really tell if they were genuine HD transfers, because DNRing the video and having small screenshots can make them look like they're in HD. Even if, say, they had only remastered a handful of episodes, why wouldn't they have included them in the set? I say those broadcasts were these upscales. The easiest way to tell the series is an SD, look at the fonts and the haloing around edges. There's a clear difference between Season 7 and Season 8. With them doing upscales, this also means they had to deinterlace the footage, putting it back to its correct 24 FPS. 98% of the footage looks good. There's no weird lines and fast-moving moments, but during very few times they do crossfades or going to black, you could see frame slowdowns for some reason. It's very rare and doesn't affect the show overall, but the one episode that is affected by the frame rate change is Heroes. Most of the episode was done around documentary footage. There was a team filming in the SG1 base. All the tape footage was done at 30 FPS. It gave that smoother, lower budget feel. That's kind of gone since everything is converted down to 24 FPS. The only other technical hiccup I can recall is during the episode where O'Neill meets the Asgard for the first time, the image goes red for a few frames. A big improvement done is the Blu-ray set has all episodes mixed in 5.1 surround. In the old DVD sets, they incorrectly listed Season 1 in having a 5.1 mix. They did also port the original stereo tracks. The menus are much better, no more digging into sub-menus to reach audio tracks. They have a functioning play all and works fine with the audio commentaries as long as you set the audio to commentaries first before you hit play all. But the 2 episodes that don't have commentary, the extended one where Jacob dies, and the 1 episode in Season 10, when you do the play all function, there's a dummy track to make sure that play all works. These 2 don't actually play any commentary that's normal. Bonus material. Everything from the DVD sets has been ported over, from the commentaries to behind the scenes videos. I have complaints with the bonus features. They were re-encoded to AVC for the Blu-rays, but they put them all at 24 FPS instead of leaving them at their normal 30. They play jittery and horribly de-interlaced for this reason. They're bonus features, so I won't complain too much, but they should have encoded them at their original intended frame rates. The dumbest thing was the behind-the-scenes special tapping hosted for Season 10. Instead of looking for a proper widescreen master, they just ported the DVD file, so you have pillar boxing and letterboxing at the same time. One thing that got me mad, the set does not include the Final Cut version of the pilot. It's the only time Richard Dean Anderson did an audio commentary for the show. It should have been in the set a part of the bonus features. It doesn't have to be upscaled, but it still should have been included. The packaging, I need to talk about it. MGM originally released their shows and movies under Fox. Since now they're owned by Disney, and with them not caring about physical media much anymore, MGM moved Stargate to VEI, which has been a notorious company with using horrible cases. They use these cases with all 3 shows. The Blu-ray sets don't even use a proper size Blu-ray box. It's just a recolored DVD size box. The discs are held in cheap slip covers in the middle of the boxes, no push tabs. I highly suggest you get rid of this box as soon as possible. Every VEI release uses the same garbage packaging. Handling discs will be cumbersome, the case is even hard to open up. I suggest you do a similar packaging to the old Fox Stargate Atlantis releases. They put 2 seasons together in the 8-disc box, so 5 boxes for all 10 seasons, with the last box being 9 discs. If you can still get a hold of the older BD version of Atlantis, I suggest get that one. When watching Season 8, you'll notice that the visual effects are in standard definition. That happened when the show originally aired. They explained that they had switched over to digital HD at the last minute, so effects were stuck in standard definition till Season 9. That also includes Season 1 of Atlantis. This is all normal, it's not a mastering mistake. The set does overstuff episodes per disc. VEI didn't want to make the longer seasons have 5 discs, so 6 episodes will be on 3 of the 4 discs instead of the usual 5. It's not bad. The bitrate is lower. You'll only really see it on large screens. Later seasons that are only 20 episodes are all fine. I still recommend getting this set. It's the only way to get the last 3 seasons in HD physically. The menus being a vast improvement over the 2003 sets is the best part. I didn't like that they DNR'd the episodes, but it's nowhere near the horrible crap done in the Predator Wax Face Edition. VEI also offers a box set that contains all 3 series. I should also mention the original film and SG1's films are not included in the set. I wish they had took the time to remaster the seasons properly, release 1 season at a time if necessary. I hope this helps on your decision in picking up the series for probably the 2nd or 3rd time. Oh, no new bonus features were made. What you got in the DVDs, you get here.